On a previous episode, we showed you the new features of this all-new 2019 Acura RDX. This time around, let's get in, go for a drive.
Acura has always been about performance, and what we wanted to do is enhance the look of the vehicle by introducing something called A-spec. A-spec basically allows the vehicle to give you a more sportier design and give you a more emotional appeal to the whole lineup. So starting with ILX a few years ago, we introduced it now into TLX. Now this brand new RDX also incorporates the A-spec. And our intention is to introduce A-spec into almost every model coming into the future.
Well, I got inside of the RDX just in time because the rain has let loose here on the West Coast. Highway 4 from Port Alberni out to Tofino and Long Beach area on the outer coast of Vancouver Island. It's an epic drive and a great place to showcase the super handling all-wheel drive of this new RDX. Now, super handling all-wheel drive was available initially. In the last model, Acura went to a different system. Now they've put it back in this RDX to really separate the RDX from everybody else in the marketplace. So what is super handling all-wheel drive? Well, they're using the torque of the engine, the new engine, I'll get to that in a moment, to help push this vehicle through a corner. So when you're aggressively going through a corner, what it'll do is it'll send 100% of the torque that's going to the back wheels to one wheel to help push you through the corner. Add on top of that a little bit of wheel brake on the inside front wheel, and it feels like this car just pivots around the corner. So there's so much more technology embedded in this as well. So you've got a new 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 272 horsepower. But more importantly, 280 pound-feet of torque. That's 40% more torque than the old V6, and it comes on at just 1,600 RPM. So out of the pocket, not an issue. Then that's all running through a new 10-speed automatic transmission to that all-wheel drive system. Now, on this top model that I'm driving here, the Elite, you also get adaptive dampers. You can change from Sport to Sport Plus and even Comfort, and it does adjust the shock absorbers, and it's noticeable. However, that's only available on this top trim. I wish that Acura made the system that I'm driving today available in the A-spec. That's the sportier looking RDX, so it have the look of being sporty, but also the adjustable suspension. Now, all of these models come with the dynamic mode. You can change the setup of the steering feel, the transmission crispness, and the throttle response right here on the dashboard to make the vehicle as relaxed or as aggressive as you like. Now this RDX, they've done a lot to make it quieter, and you notice that right away when you get into it. Now what you also get is, with the different settings here, the ability to go into Sport or Sport Plus, and when you do that, there's an artificial sound that they pump through the stereo system to make it feel more aggressive. Not sure if you like that, but it's interesting. Depending on what setting you're in, inside the cabin, it has a different sound. So the nice thing about this new transmission is when you put your foot into it, even though it has 10 gears, it can drop as much as 4 gears at one time. So yes, you get the efficiency from the 10-speed automatic transmission, but then when you want, you can drop 4 gears at once to shoot you down the road for a quick maneuver. That's pretty cool. So how would I describe this? It's light years ahead of the old model. It's not even in the same universe. It's unbelievable how much they've changed from one model year to the next. This is the future of Acura, and if this is the future, I think it looks bright. So this new Acura is loaded with all kinds of new technology. I especially like the super handling all-wheel drive is back in this vehicle. The 2-liter turbocharged engine has more power than pretty much everybody in this category, but the price has gone up just a little bit. It now starts at $44,000 and all the way up to $55,000 for the one I'm driving today. And there are certainly a lot of different versions. The one that's going to get the most attention is the A-spec, more dramatic looking with the black wheels. It's proven to be very popular in other Acura models, and I think that model specifically will get a lot of people interested in this all-new RDX.